Well, hello everybody. My name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the well-mannered teenager and the snowflake. And listen, I know I said I wasn't going to make any more BioWare or EA related videos because, well, just BioWare in general or Mass Effect or anything under that category mixing with Dragon Age Anthem, because I was kind of tired of hearing the same old crap over and over again, and I just was fed up. I just didn't want to give BioWare the attention it doesn't deserve. But others seem to give it more attention. And this one, admittedly, has caught my attention indeed. And I will say, I guess this could be a second part to the first Mass Effect Trilogy rumor video I did about, like a couple of years ago? And that still gets comments on it to this day. I guess that video might be still in effect. Bring up the views on that one. But this one is the newest report of EA is remastering the Mass Effect Trilogy at long last. Now, this has been stated by an author of an article. This has not been officially stated by EA. All EA said was that, there are 14 games, live service games, whatever you want to talk about, that they were discussing for their EA Play for next year that's coming out, that it's an HD remake of an EA game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's Mass Effect, but it's a good hunch that it will be. But also, why couldn't it be Dragon Age Origins remaster? Nobody ever thought about that? The dark horse of BioWare, apparently. Mass Effect's pretty mainstream, and Dragon Age is definitely the dark horse for sure, the underrated series, I believe. Dragon Age 2 didn't help it at all. But anyway, that's another topic for another time. But it's good to think about. So if this is true, that a Mass Effect trilogy is coming and it'll be out before next April, that's pretty badass. I would be super stoked for that, and I think you guys will all be stoked as well to venture through the Mass Effect trilogy adventure again. Honestly, I could do it over and over again, for sure. Despite what Mass Effect 3 has done for a lot of us Mass Effect fans, and losing respect for EA and BioWare, in terms of the original ending for Mass Effect 3. I completely understand, and then obviously Andromeda doesn't help at all. But sometimes, what goes up must come down, but it goes up again eventually. Just gotta start the ride all over again. You gotta reevaluate yourself as a person or as a company or as a developer, whatever you want to put into the soup. This is exciting. I would love to play it, a Mass Effect trilogy remaster. Now, honestly, we actually already have a Mass Effect trilogy release where you get like the whole set for like the 360 and the PS3, which is a really, really shitty trilogy compilation, because not all the DLC was out for Mass Effect 3 when that game came out. So it's kind of strange to release that before everything has been in the clear for Mass Effect in general, in terms of content. Like I said, with the third game. And even with that fact, after the fact of it releasing, you don't even get all the DLC with the first. Well, you get all with the first game, but not even close to all the amazing DLC in the second game. And then you get none for 3. So it's really, really, really strange. And when I mean DLC, I mean kind of like the expansions, okay? Not like the extra guns and stuff like that. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So this is kind of like a round 2 per se. I know that the trilogy that came out before wasn't a remastered version. I completely understand that. But it's still going to be a trilogy release a second time. So, it's been technically on 2 different platforms or generations, whatever you want to call it. So are you guys excited about this as much as me? Well, my excitement right now for it, honestly, is not through the roof, because Mass Effect has broken my heart thanks to BioWare and EA's meddling on coming together and ruining one of the greatest franchises ever made. Need I say more with all the videos I posted about it? You know how I feel about it. If you've been a subscriber for the channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. You know my opinions on it, whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter. We've heard my bitching about it and solutions and crying over spilled milk kind of deal. So as I asked before, what do you guys think about this trilogy supposedly, allegedly being real now? I don't want to blow smoke out of my ass or my mouth, but this is something to think about. It's an official HD remaster, and God forbid if it's a fucking sports game of some times past. You don't know. Have we ever believed in EA for the longest time? No, because EA is famous for shutting it down a lot of companies and ruining a lot of game projects. Oh, rest in peace, Visceral Studios. Rest in peace. But hey, it could be a Dead Space remake for all we know. We don't know that the rights went to a different company. We have no fucking clue. We have no idea. So guys, you can be excited. This time I'll allow it to be excited for something like this, a possibility. For the Mass Effect Remaster trilogy, I'm going to be stoked. Or if it's a Dragon Age 1 remaster, something. Even in this article about the guy saying, oh, and that HD remaster of an EA game is the Mass Effect trilogy. Just don't expect it to also launch on Switch, at least not at first. So the guy seems pretty confident in what he knows. But I've been disappointed before by EA and BioWare plenty of times, and Mass Effect as a whole. So we can only imagine the outrage that people are going to be. Whew, just get your pitchforks ready if it's not the Mass Effect trilogy announcement you were expecting. Okay, just keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Okay, keep it in mind. We've only gotten breadcrumbs and hints here from Casey Hudson saying the Mass Effect isn't dead, or it's still alive. We're always thinking about ways to continue the story. You never know. This Mass Effect trilogy remaster could be the icing on the cake that we need, the tip of the iceberg that we've always needed to help market for the next Mass Effect game. Because why release a trilogy when there's a trilogy already out and it's still going strong? People are still playing the heck out of it. It's got to be something. There's always an ulterior motive. You think they're just going to be doing it out of the kindness of their heart? No, you don't know EA well enough, apparently. No, corporate companies don't do that. There's got to be some good money involved. Marketing. It's all about supply and demand. Get you pumped for maybe Mass Effect. Look, I don't count Andromeda's Mass Effect 4. That's like its own thing. But Mass Effect 4, that continues the Shepard story. Okay, for you technical people like me out there, okay, Mass Effect 5. But you know what I'm talking about. So, folks, I will let you go with this to think about. Is it real or is it not? Come on, let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more of NikoTheLegend, you're always welcome to the YouTube channel, of course. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe, but if you want to subscribe, that is always appreciated. I don't want to be too demanding. You're also always welcome to follow me on the Twitch channel. I stream quite a bit. Check out the Twitter. And if you want to be a part of the Discord server, just send me a direct message on YouTube or leave it in the comments below if you want to be a part of the Discord server, where all things Nico comes to life. I know that sounds not that great, but I can't believe I'm saying this, finally, in the context of what we're talking about. Take care, Pathfinders. Ooh, I wanted to do that.